All right, we're going to take a look at the reading and writing fill in the blanks practice number 4. And I've already gone through these questions to see if we're going to be focusing more on grammar or collocations or vocabulary. And for this one, we ain't got no grammar. So we're going to be looking at a lot of vocabulary. That means you're going to have to read a little bit. So I'm going to show you what you should be looking for as far as clues. If you take a look at number 1, all of these words are describing the kind of job growth. What kind of job growth? These are adjectives. So, do we know the meaning? Do we know the meaning to all of these words? When you don't know the meaning to these words, you can try to eliminate based on positive or negative. All right, because there's no other clues in here, such as an and, because later we're going to talk about and. Right now, we might not know all of these words, but we can still try to eliminate. How? Well, we should look at the sentence itself and see if they are going in a positive or a negative direction. So you want to read the sentence and see if you can find any negative words, right? Because neutral is positive and positive is positive. We don't want to look for that. We look for negative. If there are no negatives, we go positive. If there are negatives, we go negative. What do you think? Would you agree that problem is a negative word? So we should be moving in a negative direction. So if we take a look at this or these options, you might not know all of these words, but for sure, you know promoting is not negative, right? Promoting is a positive. Even a synonym of that, advancing. Advancing is also a positive. So these two words are gone. Isolating is not really positive or negative. So we can try to use this. And then hindering. Okay, you probably don't know the meaning of hindering. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But no matter what, you have a 50% chance. 50% chance of guessing correctly. Because if you look at all of them without looking for clues, 25% is very low. Hindering means to delay something, get in the way, like you are in the way of preventing something. All right, isolating, it means to make it alone by itself. It's hindering. You are getting in the way of job growth. That is the answer here. Okay, that's what I would pick. Next, when we look at this right here, they're all adjectives. And we can confirm that because you see this right here. We have an and. We're going to be looking at a lot of these, okay? So the and means it's linking. But what is it linking? Do you see a comma here in front of and? No, you don't. So that means we are not linking a complete sentence. So what we're linking is something that is similar in meaning, similar topic. So if the job's here and the job is here, this is the noun. We're basically trying to match the adjective. These are adjectives right here, right? All of these words. So we look for the adjective, which is new. All right? And because we have and here, it means that we should be talking about something in the same topic, like in the same direction. So if we look here, what goes good with new jobs? Would you agree that we're talking about existing jobs, right? We have existing jobs and then we have new jobs. Same topic. One we have now, one we want to have later. That is what I would pick. Next, same thing. Do you see? We have another one, another and. So here, let's check to see what they're trying to match because we don't have a comma here. No comma means we're gonna match something. And what are we matching? Adjectives. We're not matching the noun. We are matching the adjective. So because of the and, whatever we're talking about here is going to talk about the same topic as future. And which word do you feel like is the same topic as future? Common, productive, current, and modern. Would you agree current is the same topic as future? Because current means right now and future means later. So they're talking about jobs now and they're talking about jobs later. You see what I'm saying? And then uno masa. We got one more. And we have an and. Now, what are we trying to match here? Because there's no comma, so you know, once again, we don't have to have a complete sentence, right? No complete sentence. Here, we are trying to match the noun. And the noun here is context. Context just means like information. That doesn't tell us a lot. So let's take a look here. Concerns, interests, tasks, employments. I don't think employments is going to be the same as context, but maybe tasks, interests, and concerns. That's a lot. So because that's a lot, I know concerns is a negative, interests should be a positive, and tasks could be neutral. So let's find the direction they're moving in. So I want to look at the sentence and see if there are any negative words. We always just see if there's negative because it's harder to find positive because neutral can be positive. All right. So if you take a look at this right here, do you see anything that indicates negative? Would you agree that this word stress, and we ain't not talking about syllable stress, we're talking about, pressure from work, pressure from PTE, that kind of stress, that's a negative, right? So with that said, I'm gonna move in a negative direction. I'm gonna pick concerns. So highlights these concerns and describes the context. I would go with that. I would go with that. And we checked the answer. Obviously, I already knew that these would be the answers because I've done these questions so many times, but I just explained the logic to why those are the answers. I hope that helped.